Shout out Suicide Squad 2016.
Shout out Purple Lamborghini.
What is up, chat? It's Friday. We're live. We're talking a little FIFA. Talking FIFA, but we're also talking Astros baseball. Winter meetings.
Winter meetings. Merry Christmas. Please
Happy
not
holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you. The Braves signed Astros legend Ben Gamel.
Gosh dang it. Do they really?
Apparently. To answer your question, will the Astros make any moves? They should. Will they? Probably not. I think they're going to make a move.
Oh, are you reading a clip? Or are you reading a comment?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just riffing.
The title that I titled it is, will the Astros make any moves at the winter meetings?
Oh, gotcha.
And they were answering that question. Gotcha. Do you think they'll make a move? Do you think by a week from today, next Friday, will the Astros have made a move?
Over under half a trade by next Friday. I will say over.
I'm going to say over as well.
Over under 1.5 trades.
Over.
Ooh, spicy.
I think they have enough they have enough moves in the red zone right now that all it takes is some conversations at the winter meetings to make something happen. And then from there, I think it's going to be a snowball effect. Once that one big move happens, whether it's going for Donovan, whether it's trading Jake for a starter, whatever it is, I think it snowballs effects to like, okay, we know we did that, so it makes these other moves clearer in our head. I don't think it's much more than two. I think it's two solidly big moves over this next week at the Wiener meetings.
The Wiener meetings?
The Wiener meetings. Ask me about my wiener. The winter meetings officially start on Sunday.
Alberto's watching from Virginia Ramen. Hell yeah. I love some Virginia.
Great spot.
Love some Virginia. But yeah, winter meetings start Sunday through next Thursday. So we'll have obviously our Monday episode, and then our Friday episode will be recapping it all.
I doubt any move happens by Monday. That's quick in the winter.
That'd be
quick.
Spicy.
But I think by Friday we have moves.
That'd be as spicy as the Virginia. But minor league deal for
trying to make like a D's nuts joke.
No.
Virginia. Your mom.
All right. You good, dude?
No.
If you didn't see on our YouTube, we did drop a video of every potential trade target we took from Jeff Passan with Kylie McDaniel.
We just stole from everybody, really.
Tags, Chan, everything. We just kind of made it. Josh said
aggregation.
Josh created a master list. He was really big on making a master list. He said it 4 times in that episode. That was at the 20-minute mark. So if you didn't see that, you can see Josh compiling his master list, not the company's master list or any other affiliation's master list, just his own. But
what's wrong with the master list? When has that ever been bad?
There was a name that was floated. Josh put it in the as the clip. That was a good little clickbait.
Thanks.
Brady Singer was a name that has popped up on my radar over the last 4 days.
I don't hate it.
And so, to pull the curtain back, the reason for that YouTube video is, all right, let's now kind of dig and find that tier of what Brady Singer is, right? And one of the things that it'll come probably in January. We're making like a little skit video, but this kind of inspired it. I won't give too much away because I think it's a really funny skit. But Dana Brown, I believe, this is my own personal theory, he has his guys. And I think if you're a former top prospect or if you're a former first rounder with pedigree, Dana Brown is very much in the camp of, I can fix him. And that's where Brady Singer fits in.
Yeah, I think so.
And it was just a name that popped up. Not that anything's intimate. Nothing like this is not like my Korea thing where I was like, it's happening. This is just names that are popping up with where the Astros can make moves from in that kind of pool. Yeah. And so that YouTube video that we put on our channel definitely kind of was in that kind of tier of players. Obviously, there was the Joe Ryan discussion, the Pablo Lopez discussion.
Yeah,
top end guys.
We were talking about trades. We haven't even
Yeah.
gotten into our free agent one, which people are talking about Ranger Suarez for that.
Yeah, and Feinstein today said the Astros are in on Suarez. I think he said Orioles, Astros, and another team. If they get Ranger Suarez, that would be.
If you get Ranger Suarez and Brady Singer, and maybe Justin Verlander as well, I mean, you're looking at Hunter Brown, Ranger Suarez,
You're looking at
Brady
me
Singer.
calling the mayor.
You're looking at
say, hey, Johnny Witt. I know times are tough over there.
Johnny
Witt. Times are tough. Answer my call. Look, lock down Louisiana Street, play in the parade. What gets everyone off your back? Locking down Louisiana Street. Johnny Witt.
Johnny Witt.
Astros,
you
Orioles,
want to
Mets.
throw the biggest party in the city?
You want to throw the biggest block party we ever seen?
Get the keggers, bro. Astros, Orioles, and Mets in on Rangers.
No, you know what? I'm back on World Series. I'm back on World Series of bus because think about it. We have World Baseball Classic in March. We have the World Cup in June.
The drawing right now for the World Cup.
And then we have give me a World Series in November. Let's just make 26 the best year.
Where do I see updates on this World Cup thing? I want to find out.
Can we just pull it up on a third little thing?
That's too much. I can barely see the comments as it is. I'll pull it up here. Well, actually, I can't because they're already using my food.
just rolling on all cylinders. But yeah, if you get Ranger Suarez, you get a top end guy. That would be very shocking to me because I'm very much in the camp of they're going to trade from a surplus. We did a whole content video of they're going to trade from surplus. So it'd be very funny if they just go out and sign people. But it just feels like they're only going to make a move from a position of surplus and power, and that's how you should operate. It does feel, I will say this, it does feel a little bit more less voluntarily falling out of the sky and trying to build a plane than last year when it was like, all right, we're moving Tucker. Okay, well, what's the game plan? Okay, we're going to get Paredes and Cam Smith and Hayden. Oh, we're not going after Bregman. Like last year just felt clunky. It worked in a vacuum because Paredes was such just an absolute godsend and someone you go to war with. Cam Smith, obviously the hype. Obviously the second half was very, very bad. That conversation. There's been a lot of negative press on Cam Smith. Are they going to move Cam Smith?
Oh, you think they're putting out negative press? You think there's
been too many. There's been too many, and I don't know if it's just where we are in content and where we are in how things are. What's the game you played when your kid when you whispered something like
telephone?
Mm. Why is every big MLB writer talking about Cam Smith and Nagel? I know what Dana Brown said, like, hey, potentially he may start in the minors. I said that as well. Like doesn't have a guaranteed spot. But now every other big MLB.com guy's parroting that or
but it's weird though. I mean, the Astros want to be putting that out, especially if they're trying to trade him, because then you're making his value worse for a trade.
No, I mean, I don't think anything. I actually think whatever Cam Smith did last year is something you can sell. I mean,
I think so. I don't know why you'd be purposely trying to.
No, I don't know.
That.
I'm on it. I
don't know who would be putting that out. No, I agree though. I have seen I've seen a lot of negative stuff, but I mean, Gold Glove finalist, and he showed plenty of signs that he can hit the ball. I think everybody knows he was just exhausted. They had multiple articles out, even as early as August, that his legs are tired. He's just tired, and then he had to play 2 more months after that. So, no, I'm excited for what he can do next year. Is there a young player / prospect you don't want to trade? I mean, honestly, I don't care. Anybody. Trade any prospect wise, players that haven't made it yet. Any of them. I guess Kevin Alvarez would be one of the few that'd be like, I want to see what he can be. He's still only 17 and he's a stud. But even if it's like, oh, trade Kevin Alvarez, but we get an absolute stud of a guy that can help us win right now.
Yeah,
I would trade Kevin Alvarez. I mean, there's nobody that's untouchable on that prospect list to me.
Yeah, I think I'm worried about the Kelvin Kevin Alvarez situation because for me, that guy that the former Kevin Alvarez was
Pedro Leon?
Nope.
Oh.
No. Because I think Alvarez is gonna be good. I think he's
Okay.
actually good. The kid in high A, why can't I think of his name? He built
from
like
the Astros?
Yeah, he's built like Miggy Cabrera. I thought he was gonna be a thing. Hold on one second. He just hasn't panned out.
Baez. Luis Baez.
Luis Baez. No. Hold on.
Luis Baez is who I think.
Prospects.
I think you're talking about.
You like
Luis
that?
Baez.
I looked right at you and
that was pretty good. That was like no look.
Hold on, I'm gonna have it.
Yeah, I like Neans, but I mean, I still would trade any of them. I think people are too high on Zach Cole. I agree. I mean, the way that people are too high on Zach Cole and also too low on Cam
Baez,
Smith. Yeah, Luis Baez.
That was my guy.
I mean, he still has a
chance.
Yeah,
He's
still only what 21.
21.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing though. You never know.
You never know.
They're like they might be 17 and look like a stud.
Not him.
I mean, Luis Baez also came over when he was like 17.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna have to find.
You just never know where development's going to take a guy, and if a guy like that is 17 and has enough value to get you a major league stud that can contribute to your team right now, I'm doing that trade almost every time because you just never know.
Also, so I just went to the year 21. I'm just going back. This could be a fun exercise. 21, the top prospects for the Astros: Whitley, Leon, Hunter Brown, Jeremy Pena, Corey Lee, Luis Garcia, Tyler Ivey at 10, Sean Dubin at 12,
he hit 3 out of 10.
Brian Abreu at 14.
Okay, so
Chas McCormick at 18.
You hit 4 out of 14.
Let me see what else. 2022.
Ethan Fry, like Ethan Fry, he only had 3 weeks in the majors. Yeah, my thing with Zach Cole is like Zach Cole could have easily, if instead of Cam Smith, Zach Cole starts the season in April, he could have had the exact same season where he starts out pretty solid. He shows signs of life, but like has the league adjust to him, and he doesn't adjust back. I really hope Zach Cole can be a guy next year, but I think with anything, you just need more time to see.
We need honestly the future, not the future of the Astros. The Astros get a bump in their future.
Yeah, you might add a whole year to the window
if Zach Cole is at bare minimum Evan White.
Okay, yeah, that's a good comp.
But Zach Cole doesn't have to be this kid that's 900 OPS.
Yeah, he doesn't have to have an 850
give
OPS.
Give me 750 OPS with pop.
Yeah. I'm excited to see more of him. I'm excited to see if he can keep it up. That's for sure. As an SHSU guy, it would kill me to trade Yannick, but I would get it from an Astros perspective.
Oh man, guys.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what? I hate being Yannick falls in my bucket of Matthews and Leon.
You keep saying that.
I don't.
But where are you getting that from? Are you watching film?
Ball watching, dog.
Okay, I was just like, have you actually watched any film from like last year's?
You know, I think he's taking a great step up, but like, I don't like
something about his bat speed or anything. Like, what? Where are you getting it?
Maybe it's just the Corey Lee effect, and Corey's a good friend of us, and like I love the guy, but like, if you told me you could trade Yainer Diaz for an arm, and you have the unknown of Walker, or you keep Yainer Diaz, I'm officially back in the camp of keeping Yainer Diaz.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sold. Like I've sold myself that Yainer Diaz at his worst is going to be Gary Sanchez, and you know what? I can take that for the next 5 years.
If you told me
at his worst,
if you told me right now, if you don't have Yainer Diaz and like you say you had just Victor Caratini as your catcher and all you had in your prospect pool was Yannick, and you told me, oh, Yannick can come up and be like Gary Sanchez, I'd be like, hell yeah. I think with Yainer, the disappointment is we saw flashes of like, oh, he could be like one of the best catchers in the league.
Yeah.
And then he's now fallen back to a pretty good catcher.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, he's still probably going to be the best catcher statistically in Astros history by the time he's gone, if he plays out his whole contract.
You know what, though?
So,
I guess it was Luis Baez. I don't know why I thought he was from Venezuela.
Yeah, Luis Baez, he's a big dude. He was like 17, but like giant, very tall.
I will say this. You know, every take that is aging correctly, my guy Dusty Baker. He wasn't wrong. He was wrong with some stuff, but he wasn't wrong on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I mean, I still think Yainer should have played more, hit more. He's still better than Maldi.
It doesn't. I mean, Yainer was not going to single handedly beat that Rangers offense.
No,
you needed pitching.
I agree. I just on the base in a vacuum that decision, I would still rather have Yainer Diaz how he is now. Even at the lower tier he is now, he's still way better than Martin Maldonado. I'm sorry. Like,
I don't think
we've seen our pitching staff do well with and without Maldonado. I don't think it was all Maldi, doing that.
I would flip a coin, but
as much as I love a good catcher, like I don't think it was all on him holding the pitching staff together. I need hitting. I need offense from my offense.
Yeah, Ethan. Yannick is just big on defense. It's unfair to expect him on offense. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
But I mean, maybe the future is the perfect combo of Yainer and Yannick being the backup and being that defensive first backup type of guy.
See, but where I go then, my negative Nancy self today is that's a waste of a first round pick.
I agree there.
Like,
what was he, like 23rd? Or was he later than
that? Where I'm at and where I view it when teams and organizations start selling you on hometown kids and local kids, the Bryce, the Yannick, like
it's 28th.
Come on, overall there's pick. Better value.
He was quoted as the best catcher in the draft.
Oh, class. At his worst is probably not even close to being the best I ever was. Like he is one of the most brilliant defensive catchers. The bat comes around, then hell yeah, you have something there. But I mean, I hope the Astros move him up quick and keep putting him in.
I do. Either way, I do love this new. What I love about the Dana Brown regime so far is guys getting their shot, calling guys up, moving them through the system, getting their shot. Cam Smith starting, like, I still love that decision. I think maybe in early August the tough decision should have been made to send him down, especially when everybody knows his legs are not there. But as far as the beginning of the season, like giving those young prospects a shot, I mean, you kind of had to because of injuries this year, but I have enjoyed, and I think it's helped me, and hopefully other Houston fans be a little bit more locked in on a draft because you're like, oh, we might actually see this guy next year or 2 years from now. I mean, that's the way that baseball is going in general. I feel like guys are getting called up way faster and faster, but I do think it's really fun. Got a question for you, Des. Who is the perfect catcher to you? Generally want to hear your answer. Who is the perfect all around, or do you care about
the
all around?
The perfect catcher?
Like, who is the mold?
Is probably Benji Molina.
Really?
Perfect all around catchers, Yachty with Buster Posey 1B. I got to spend 20 minutes with Benji when I was 15. And I learned more about the sport in that amount of time than I probably did my entire life.
He's the brother, right?
Yeah,
not the dad.
The brother.
Okay. The dad. What's their dad's name?
There's Benji, Yachty, and
Jose. Yeah. What's their dad's name? Because he also played, right?
I think Yachty, like all around, defensively, offensively, he's Buster's up there. Buster after the injury was so tough and all the concussions.
Oh yeah, no, the dad's name is Benjamin Molina Sr. and Benji's the junior.
Yeah, I met Benji and his brother we were in Joplin, Missouri, and they had a team out there, and I had a pretty good game. He just pulled me and Dad aside and we talked ball, and it was like, hey, you did this, and I had a pretty good game, and everything he talked was nothing but criticism, and it was the coolest conversation because nice. I thought like I had such a great game, and he was like, you did this wrong, this wrong, this wrong, this one you work on, this one you work on.
Because from his perspective, like there's a level to get to,
and at that time I was like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
But in the moment, it clicked. I was like, oh, okay, like this is how you get there, and it opened up a lot. It's cool. Like when you get to certain anything, ball, life, whatever. There's there's spots, and you're able to like I think accelerate through it when you're able to accept criticism, one, and two, learn from it and grow from it. But like when someone like that takes time out to like give you like insight, like that's gold. And like to hear just in that span, and then he isn't even the best brother. Like, you know what I mean? Like Yachty is the best Molina brother. And so it's just cool. Like I tell the story all the time. Real quick. Terry Poole, college coach. Um, he did this every single year at UH Victoria. Rest in peace, rest in peace. Um, we'd set up a ball, not the Aggies. We'd set up a ball at the end of the cage, in the hitting cage in the tunnel, on a tee, and we'd just try to rope line drives off the back, try to knock the ball off. Terry every year with every freshman group would come. This is my junior year. He's in golf shoes. He goes like this, comes in, hits a piss rod right up the middle, knocks the ball off his first swing, line drive, boom, right? And there's a whole bucket of balls down at the very end that we all have been trying to do for 30 minutes. He walks out of the cage, goes like this. He goes, "That's why you'll never be in the fucking show." And he did it every year. It was like the best. Like my freshman year when he said that, I was like, "Oh my god!" But my junior and senior year, I was like, "A rite of passage." But when you're around those guys that play, like, and they played it for a long time, like they're just fucking different.
Yeah.
And that guy played in the 80s. You know, that was 20, 30 years ago. So really cool to see. And that's what like the cool thing about I think with how I know, and I've been tough on Baggy and some other people, but like how Dana, I think, has really worked this new kind of model of I'm evaluating talent still with my eyes because I've been doing it my entire life and I'm in the sport, but also maximizing um, the tools in his system of like, hey, this the R&D, the analytics. If you haven't heard the conversation that Tyler and Chandler had with the new offensive coordinator, that was probably the best 35 minutes of an interview I've heard all year. To hear them talk about and ask really good questions, but to hear the offensive coordinator, I can't remember his name right now.
Michael, no, Matt, something like that.
To hear him talk about hitting in a way that,
I'll pull it up.
As a former player himself, where he didn't have success, and to then utilize that, and then to be able to teach, because I think a lot of people, I don't know, like
Dan Hennigan.
How you communicate hitting to Jose Altuve is going to be different than you are to Carlos Correa and Bryce Matthews. Like every hitter has their own like language, and you have to be fluent in a 25-man roster. Like you have to be fluent in every single one of those languages. And to hear him talk about baseball in that way, to hear him talk about like, hey, we're gonna fix this because the data may say this, but also my eyes. And so like that's what makes it really cool. And if you haven't heard that conversation, go follow them on Crush City because it was magnificent. So that's what I think Dana Brown's doing really well. And so that's why I don't know. Like I know I actually put him on the proverbial hot seat about 9 months ago, but
We did.
Maybe Stockholm syndrome, but man, I feel okay. I feel okay right now.
Good point from Willow. They also may be more willing to trade prospects because we have 2 firsts in this draft. There could be a kind of a move from Dana where it's like, which prospects do I want to move on from? Do we want to move on from and maybe using Yannick as an example? Maybe we don't like where Yannick and our catching depth is going. Let's trade him and then let's draft a new catcher this year, whatever, to refill.
I think they need a backload arms. I think they need a backload on.
I think
arms.
That's probably what they'll do. You need more starting depth. What are the Astros going to do this offseason? That's what we're talking about. That's what we're trying to figure out. We've talked about a lot of different trade potential things. Oh, going back to the catcher thing, I wanted to ask you off of that. If you're building your perfect catcher and you have 100 like it's MLB The Show, you have 100 attribute points. You have blocking, contact, or blocking, framing, contact, power. Where are you allocating your 100 points?
I actually like this exercise. Let's build the perfect Astro right after this.
Okay.
Okay.
So you have blocking, framing, contact,
framing,
and
Yachty.
No. Well, I'm saying you have 100 attribute points. It's like
how I'm building
MLB The Show. Yeah, how much are you? But I do like that idea. We'll do that for the Astro thing.
Okay.
Because I just wonder, like, what do you value more in a catcher?
20, 50 pitch calling and maintaining
that's under framing.
Framing?
That's all under framing.
Like the intangibles of a catcher?
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of had that under framing. Framing is like the calling,
the brain,
and the
60.
60.
Okay. Framing in this new day and age, 10. 25 contact, 5 power.
Okay.
My intangibles are on, like, I need that. That's my last dying.
So you're a Maldi truther, is what I'm hearing.
I didn't have a problem with them. I never had a problem with them.
Yeah, I think a lot of I think the intangibles are important, but I hate having just a giant hole in the
That's
offense.
fair. That's fair.
I like somebody that's more middle. I would take, like, I'd probably put 50. No, I put 55 between the blocking and the framing and the pitch calling, like on the defensive side.
Yeah.
I would put 30 on contact, and then the rest on power.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair. Does the challenge system or robot change how we view catchers? Yeah,
it's a great point.
I think it's bad for the sport because it's a trickle down effect all the way to Yankee League, Little League, select ball, whatever. Because if you have a system in place, like, I was one of the best catchers in the country. I was literally Martin Maldonado my entire life. Like, I could not hit. I just found out. All of a sudden a switch came on. I started hitting in high school. That's how I got to college. My entire life, I was a defensive catcher. I was the best defensive catcher in the country. I will say that. Like, I will go to bat for that. Throwing out Bryce Harper twice. Like, I was great at that. Could not hit water if I fell out of a boat. With robo umps and all that down, like, the point of the catcher was I'd steal strikes. I'd steal outs. Like, there was an art to it. And now that's being taken away.
Well,
and so, like, I don't like. That's my last.
To be fair, right now, as it's
losing recipes.
If it stays as the challenge system, then it is just as important, if not more important, because you could have a great catcher frame a pitch and kind of fool the batter occasionally, or fool the dugout on the other side and make them waste a challenge. You know what I mean? So as we saw the challenge system, it's still going to have I think the same value. But if we go full robot,
then
that's when it's gone. That's when it's lost.
Done.
But I think I'm really excited to see the whole challenge system, because I think there's going to be a game within the game there where, like,
when you use it,
you're trying to get them to waste a challenge, or you're like, when you use that challenge, because the rest of the game, it's straight up, the framing is the framing, the ump calls are the ump calls. You only have those challenges a few times a game.
I like that. Corona, framing of Yachty, power of Piazza, defensive Posey, arm of Realmuto.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
I would say arm of Pudge. That's my only
Pudge
at a rocket.
Cannon.
A rocket.
I kind of look like Ben Gamble.
Yeah, dude. Like,
is any white dude with a beard? It's just like, it's okay. I'll take it. That's my typecast.
Yeah,
it's okay.
You look like you'd be Mark Wahlberg's friend and shooter that lives in Colorado that, like, brings him back from, like, the depths, and is like, you gotta get right, dog, and, like, we gotta get you, pour out the booze and, like, make him shoot again.
That's right.
That's who you look like.
I'll take it. I'll take Sean Dooman. I'll take Ben Gamel. You get Nestor Cortez.
That's insane. That's an insane term. Oh, Merry Christmas. Okay, let's build. We'll end the second half of the episode by talking about winter meetings, but real quickly, let's do an exercise.
Okay.
Let's build the perfect Astro.
Okay, what position?
No. Like this, the best Astro, like Bagwell's power, Altuve's clutchness, Correa's arm, like.
Well, okay, so a hitter.
You're creating a player. Yeah. You're creating a hit.
Well, I just mean like, am I thinking starting pitching or both or like an Ohtani type of guy?
Okay, so let's go speed.
Speed? I'm between Willie Taveras and Michael Bourne, but I think I'm gonna go Bourne.
Okay,
Michael Bourne.
Do you
have a different? Are we doing?
No, I'll go with Michael Bourne.
Okay,
I'll go with Michael Bourne. Let's go
contact. I mean, can you go anybody but Jose Altuve? Like,
I have someone different.
Okay,
I'm gonna go Lance Berkman.
Okay, I like that. What was Lance Berkman's career average?
He's a career 9-something OPS.
No, I know it was OPS. But I'm thinking we're saying contact, so I was just curious. 293. That's a pretty damn good average.
Biggio's close.
Biggio's close.
Okay, power.
Chris Carter.
Wow. I'll go Yordan Alvarez.
Oh yeah. I was mostly thinking older ones.
That's fine.
I was trying to think, because Chris Carter had he could hit rockets, but he just had trouble with contact. But you got a guy with Jose Altuve's contact and Chris Carter's power, like he's hitting 70 home runs.
Let's go eyes, vision.
Breggy.
Yeah, I'm with Breggs. Let's go.
But Baggy would be a good one for eye as well. Baggy had a great eye.
Clutch.
Who are you thinking?
Altuve.
Okay.
It's Altuve.
I was gonna say I was thinking maybe Yuli.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
I was thinking maybe Yuli for
clutch.
Michael Brantley for the eye would have been a good one.
Brantley for eyes would have been good. Let's go brain.
Okay. I'll give Brantley for brain.
Okay. I'll go Biggio brain.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like that.
Let's go arm.
I mean, it's got to be Correa, right?
Yeah.
I was trying to think of anybody else that it could be. I mean, Yordan's arm is a cannon in the outfield.
It
takes him a minute to get to the ball and pick it up.
You gotta go Correa.
But yeah, we'll go Correa.
Glove.
Marisnik.
Ooh.
It's probably not the right answer, but it's just the first thing that popped in my head. How about this? How about I just say Jake? It can be Marisnik or Myers.
Glove, best glove, and I'm creating a baseball with an Astro with a glove.
That's why I said earlier position, because it kind of matters, but
I kind of want to say. I don't want recency bias would say Jeremy.
Nah.
Glove. I'm thinking outfield
ever in the Astros. Yeah, I mean
glove. Is it Jake Myers? Is it? Who is the best defensive Astro? Adam Everett. I'm gonna. There it is. Adam Everett. I'm going to Everett.
Pretty solid.
I'm going Everett. I bet he aged very well on DRS.
Jake Marisnik.
Okay. What else am I missing?
Baggy had a great first base glove.
Is there any other?
Yuli first base glove.
Intangibles.
We could say
baseball IQ.
It would say heart. Well,
heart.
I put baseball IQ under
brain.
Brain.
Heart.
Like hustle. Heart and hustle. For me, that's Biggio.
Yeah, that is probably.
That's I grew up on. He ran
that is
everything
Biggio.
out.
Sneaky Hunter Pence.
Hunter Pence is a great one for that. I love a guy that just plays all out. Jake is a good one for that as well.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Is there any other categories? Hidalgo. Outfield arm Hidalgo. Build. Oh, that's a good one. How about build?
Oh, build? I mean, like
specimen. Jeremy Pena.
I don't know.
Give me Jeremy Pena's body. Pause.
Pause. You brought that on yourself.
I said pause. Give me Iguodala.
I'm going George Springer.
Ooh, that's a good baseball build.
He's got
Brantley's kind of a good baseball.
Yeah, Jordan's almost there. He's almost a little too big.
Leadership.
Tony Kemp is the heart and hustle. Tony Kemp is solid. Leadership, I would say, is separate from.
Yeah, leadership's separate from brain. Ooh, Caminetti's up there for arm.
Caminetti got a cannon. Oh yeah.
No, you know what? Build Tony Eusebio. Give me that Astro we played, and then give me in that Tony Eusebio body, brother. That's what you did in Madden when you made him like your created 99 player, like 5'2", 500 pounds, but they're 99 speed.
Yeah,
just zipping the ball.
That's so funny. Leadership,
man.
He's leading this team. He's captain in the dugout. Mike fires.
I will say this.
I mean, Correa.
Yeah, Correa.
And you got him back for 2026. That brings it back around to Astros 2026.
I think there's been sneaky leadership from Justin Verlander this entire golden era.
I agree.
Like when Verlander's like when you're the top person to ever play the sport, you don't have to do shit.
Remember,
but there's just been a lot of times of this Verlander. And
Verlander,
remember
2017, he came out from the clubhouse to the dugouts, fucking like, let's go.
Yeah. Remember when his leadership aged very well.
Remember when he's getting chirped for doing his TJ recovery on his own?
Yeah. Was
good move. Good move on his part.
Good move.
He said, "Fuck this medical staff."
Brad Ausmus is good.
I like Axel's sense of humor.
Who's the
funniest Astro? Jose Lima for sure.
That's like gonna be. This would be a good clip. This would be a good Instagram.
Yeah,
build your favorite Astro. Do we want to build a pitcher? I think that'd be a little in the weeds.
And we could build a pitcher like with an arsenal, 4 pitches. So
okay,
or 3 pitches. We're gonna build an the best Astros pitcher. You got 3 pitches, and then you have speed, spin, and IQ.
And clutch,
sure.
Okay. Fastball.
Who's fastball?
J.R. Richard.
I say Garrett Cole.
Okay. Spin. Royo
slider.
No, give me that. Give me that 12-6.
Whose slider am I thinking of? I can't think of it. Ryan Presley's curve. Lance's knuckle curve.
I would take Royo's 12-6 over.
Really? Royo's 12-6. What about changeup? Chris DaVinci's changeup. That shit fell off the table with his falling the first base delivery.
Phantom.
That was a pretty nasty
one. Best changeup.
Andy Pettit had a good changeup.
I would say Clemens Splitty. Does that qualify as a changeup? No, it's a split. I mean,
it's 3 pitches, so 1 fast, 1 spin, and 1.
I'll go Clemens split.
Clemens
split.
So
even though it was a split finger fastball, damn it.
J.R. Richards fastball.
Roy Oswalt's curveball. Clemens change split. He's known as a split fastball. Hold on, I got to think of a changeup.
Who had the best changeup in Astros history?
Who has it?
Darryl Kyle. That's nice.
I mean, for speed for me, it was J.R. Richard, Clemens, Verlander, Cole, like those 4 are all right there. Those could be anyone up there.
Yeah.
But J.R. Richard in this era would be top shelf spinning 103 by people. Okay, best changeup.
Who had the best changeup in Astros history? I know there's ones I'm forgetting.
Is it Lima's changeup? He used to throw that backside changeup to lefties. Man, that's a good question. Wagner's? This is what we get when Josh only lets us have 3 pitches.
They need 3 pitches at least. I mean, I guess we could do 4. That's fine. Wagner's, yeah. Maybe not the best, but Lansdale, Kyle for curve, Royo.
It's got to be Devo. Yeah, it's got to be Davinsky. That thing was.
Yeah, I think Devo's change piece was nasty. Okay, we're gonna add a 1/4 pitch. One.
Okay, wild card pitch.
The wild card pitch.
The like Y button.
Yeah. For that one, I would do.
I gotta go. I have to have something to go east and west because I have top shelf, I have hook, and I got away. I need something to go the other way. I need a good slider sweeper. Who has something tight? Pause.
Brian Abreu's slider.
Ooh.
Brian Abreu's nasty slider. That shit's unhittable.
It had one bad beat ever. Give me Brad Lidge's slider.
Okay. I don't hate that. Oh yeah, Keuchel's changeup.
Keuchel did have a filthy change. Peacock changeup.
Peacock had a nasty changeup. Yeah, we're gonna
give me Lidge's slider as
all right. J.R. Richards fastball.
That was just my build. I mean, yours was Garrett Cole.
I said Garrett Cole. Royals.
I said Royals curveball.
I said Ryan Presley's slurve.
Yeah. You went double sideways.
Yeah, it's slur. It's a slur. It's a curved slider.
We both said Devo's changeup
or Keuchel's changeup
or Keuchel.
And then Lidge's. You said Lidge's.
I said Lidge's slider.
Lidge's slider. I say Brian Abreu's slider.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
So what?
Brain.
Justin Verlander.
Roger Clemens.
Okay. That's pretty solid. What else did I say?
No.
Oh, said.
Yeah. Clutch.
So, brain of.
Randy Johnson slider.
Oh yeah.
That's
I always
the
forget.
Winner.
His 2 months in Houston.
That's the winner.
Clutch.
Give me Iguodala, Jason Alexander,
Brandon Backey.
I'm gonna say Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole was that guy. Dude.
If I said Will Harris, would you throw me off?
No. Royals was very smart too. I already used Royal though.
I'm gonna say
I'll go Garrett Cole.
Garrett Cole for clutch.
Yeah. That performance game 5 against the Rays in 19 was a masterclass.
I gotta go Wagner.
Ooh.
I mean, how much more clutch can you get than how many saves he got? It's not his fault. He was barely ever put into a position to actually save a playoff game. It's not his fault.
Damn. Clutch, Christian Javier.
Christian Javier might be the answer.
Golly.
Christian Javier might be the answer.
Christian Javier may be the answer.
All right, here's one for you. Psychoness.
Old boy that punched himself. Giles? Well,
I mean psychoness in a good way. Like this is where I'd put probably Garrett Cole.
I think Brian Abreu. I think he gets off going 3-0 and then just goes da, da, da. Dude.
He just nibbles and he's like, all right, bam, bam, bam.
Like just psycho.
Yeah, that's fair.
Psycho.
All right, build for a pitcher.
Build.
I mean, that'd be Randy Johnson, right? It's gonna be hard to argue with that.
Oh, build.
You know what?
You know what? I'm taking a cheap way out because it's a double dip. Hunter Brown.
Okay.
Because he has a JV
Yeah.
mechanics.
You know where I'm going? Brett Myers. Give me the beer belly fucking.
Oh,
Give me the
man.
beer belly throwing 220 innings a year.
And then Heart and Hustle. Charlie Morton's a good one.
Hard Hustle, yeah. Charlie Morton. Jose Valverde, it's a good mention. Hader has a good build. Yeah, that's fair.
Heart and Hustle. J.R. Richard had a really good build.
I mean, he had giant hands.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cheat code. Heart and Hustle. Pitcher.
Heart and Hustle, I'm giving. No, I don't care how. I don't care. I don't care how many people hate. It's Lance McCullers.
It's Lance McCullers.
He's put his arm on the line for his team too many times.
That was a fun exercise.
I love that. Yeah,
that was fun. That'd be some good clips right there.
All right, let's get into
the winter meeting. Pre-winter meetings.
Let's go. Let's get to those that didn't get to watch our podcast yet. Let's give a little taste of what we were talking about as far as those names. I'm going to go through the list a little bit. I'm going to name some names. Y'all let me know, who would you rather get out of these names? Ryan Nelson, Brandon Woodruff. Well, I'm going to skip some of those that are probably not going to happen. Luis Severino, Freddie Peralta, Joe Ryan, Pablo Lopez, Edward Cabrera, Mitch Keller, Sandy Alcantara, Brady Singer, Chris Bubich, Mackenzie Gore. Who is the top of your list on there now? I know it's probably between Edward Cabrera and like Pablo Lopez and Freddie Peralta. Who of those would you be the most excited to hear happen?
Edward Cabrera.
You think so?
That would, most excited? Yeah. That would be my most, because you have him. He's 27. You have him through 29.
Yeah.
I think his stuff. I mean, granted, this is the first time. Most, right? Yeah, it does cost the most. I would be ecstatic about Pablo Lopez. Ecstatic.
Yeah.
But to win next year, to just only focus on the 26th season, Freddie Peralta. I think if you charted out Hunter Brown, Freddie Peralta, Christian Javier, Justin Verlander, and the cool gang behind, I think that's perfectly okay.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm leaning more towards, the more I read about or look at this list, I've been saying I'm big on just go for it now. So I agree with that about Freddie. I would, if it's a question of can I get two of these instead of just one, I would take Brady Singer and Ryan Nelson. I think those two combined can cover more and help you overall than spending all of your money on your assets on a Freddie Peralta. Or would you go for that? Would you go for two of the lower guys?
Yes.
Over one. You know,
like if someone
number
said
2 guy in the playoffs.
Okay, so counter argument: would you go Ranger Suarez versus those two?
I mean, Freddie and Ranger, I think, are about the same tier for me. So I think I'd still go for these two. I'd rather have two number 3 level starters than one ace level starter. I think right now, because you already have Hunter Brown.
You have Hunter Brown.
That's why I'm like, we need more depth. We need more length in there. If you lose one, you only lose one.
I do think you need a Christian Javier insurance policy.
Yes.
On top of 2 arms in the rotation that you currently don't have.
Yeah.
So that's why I think you're 3 arms short.
I think they need 3 arms in general, So it's like,
but you need a
where do
Javier
you want to spend them?
replacement adjacent that can slot in as a 2 or 3.
Which I think that's what Brady Singer can be.
And then a Verlander, and then someone else.
I would take Ryan Nelson, Brady Singer, and Justin Verlander on this rotation. I would, of course, I'd rather take Mackenzie Gore or Edward Cabrera or any of those guys.
Lopez would be nice.
Lopez would be awesome.
I think a Ranger Suarez. Has anyone looked at Ranger Suarez in the playoffs? His stats.
You looked it up once.
I looked it up once, and I am infatuated with him.
I mean, he's only like 11 innings or something like that, right? But he's been very good.
So I have him right here, pulling it up. At 30 years old, he's thrown 42 innings in the playoffs. He's 4-1 in 8 games started, with a 1.48 ERA, with only 7 earned runs, 44 strikeouts.
And how many innings?
42.
That's a lot more than I thought.
9.3 K per 9.
Did we face him in 22? Was he on that team?
Yeah. He went 2-0 in the playoffs that year. Well, let me see if I can get the individual.
I remember, I remember facing him because he was like their number 3 or something. He was like their number 4. I think he started game 4.
World Series.
Let me go through some chat while you're looking it up. Oh, hey, Chris said
Ranger Suarez won game 3 against Lance.
Yes, he was starting that game.
And they didn't pitch him game 6. They pitched Wheeler on the short rest.
I remember that.
It would have been Ranger. It would have been Ranger versus Lance game 7.
That would have been
with
rough.
Altuve hurt.
We had to win that game 6.
Bregman hurt.
Somebody said, Chris said, Hampton is the best hitting pitcher, or Greinke. Back to our thing. I think Greinke is
Greinke's probably the better.
He got less chances. People are saying Freddie, Edward, Alcantara, Lopez.
Ranger went 5 2/3, gave up 4 hits, 0 earned, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts against the 22 Astros.
Mr. Corona has a good point. I want someone that will take the pressure. I want someone that takes the pressure off Hunter. Because you have a strong number 2.
Yeah.
I think that, and Hunter rose to the pressure this year, but having a strong number 2 helps the number 1, not feel so much pressure on himself.
Yeah, Jim, that's a really good point. We gave up our 6th and our 5th round picks and $1 million at international signing pool if you sign Suarez, King, or Gallen. The only person I am doing that for in that trio is Suarez.
Yeah,
I
agree.
King and Gallen.
You're also going to get picks for Framber signing somewhere.
Yeah, Framber, you're
basically
4th, so the 4th and 5th
and
is out, and then the second you give up is essentially where Hunter Brown's PPI. Obviously, you want to keep the second. Yeah. But also, it's not like NFL where picks,
Yeah, I much would rather. You tell me I would rather have Ranger Suarez on my team or some college guy that we might see in 4 years.
Yeah.
As much as I love,
but I'm not doing that for King or Gallen though.
No, King maybe, not Gallen. I'd do it for King. He's solid.
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
I'm worried. I'm always worried about relievers to starters and then the longevity of that.
That's fair. That's a fair criticism of that.
It just feels like the shoe's always kind of going to drop.
All right, we're getting to the end here, wrapping up.
Yeah.
We will, next time we see y'all, will be mid-winter meetings on Monday. Hopefully something happens. We can talk about it. If not, we said at the beginning of the show, if you weren't here at the very beginning, we talked about over under half a trade. We both took the over.
Let us know. Let's run it right. That's how we end the show. Over under a half a trade
by next Friday.
Do you think that happens? Let us
Do
know
you
right
think the
now.
Astros make one move by next Friday?
Yeah, make one move. Make one trade, not a signing, a trade.
Trade.
I think yes, because this is when we saw the Tucker stuff happen. This is when we saw.
I think Dana's a lot better at face to face. I think you get him in a room with a GM, they talk, they figure something out. I think he's.
Dana plays the game well.
Yeah, I think he thrives on the winter meetings type of scenario. So, which is when they made the Tucker deal.
Well, and I think you have. I'm curious. We know Jake's name's out there. That's more than likely. You have. I'm curious if you see how they phrase the sentences of Isak Paredes and Christian Walker. I'm curious on how they phrase if they go into the winter meetings on this narrative of we are not signing, or we're not in the pool of suitors that are going after the top arms. If they say that, that's a data point. But if they are very soft on that, I'm like, okay, that'll change my tune. I think everything that is said, you take with face value. I don't think there's a game being played or any nefarious, Game of Thrones chaos is a ladder type situation.
Yeah,
I think Dana Brown be like, hey, we're thinking about moving Paredes or Walker, just like how they're talking about Jake. So,
I do think we have a way. Like, we'll know by Monday the direction it's going. You think so? Because beginning of winter meetings, they had the press and they gave those initial interviews and statements. So we're gonna have another Dana Brown interview at the winter meetings happen by Monday, and I think we can read a lot into whatever he says then.
I don't think we'll really know until probably Tuesday or Wednesday.
Well, yeah, no,
because you get in Sunday night.
I just mean like
Monday's the full day, Tuesday's the full day, Wednesday's the full day.
Whenever
Thursday.
they do the interview, the first interview, because I know it's like early in the winter meetings they do those initial interviews.
I haven't said it out loud because I've been scared. Do they move Brian Abreu?
I fucking hope not. I mean, you move on. I can see why. I can see the reasoning, especially with how good they've done at developing other bullpen arms. Like they made Bennett Sousa as good as Brian Abreu almost out of nowhere. But with Hader getting up in age and already missing, almost half the season with the shoulder thing, I wouldn't want to move on from Brian Abreu. But I could see the value. If moving
his last ARB year,
if moving Brian Abreu gets me a Freddie Peralta, yes, I would do that. Because we do need starters more than we need bullpen guys right now. Because I think we can build a bullpen.
I think. Like, okay, Astros surplus of major league talent that could be traded, right? You have Jake Myers,
yeah,
Christian Walker, Isak Paredes, Brian Abreu. There's no other players that, and I put Brian Abreu probably ahead of Walker. Walker would be a dead contract situation.
Value, Brian Abreu is probably the highest
of your pool of major league players.
Yeah, surplus of like, yeah, that you can afford to move on from. Yeah, no, I mean, I would. I'm not gonna say I would hate it.
That would be such a change of philosophy. Moving, it's very Brewers-esque. Moving a Devin Williams and Hader before their walk year.
But the reason why I can see it happening is because they've done such a good job and they know how to find and develop great bullpen arms. So if your thought is and Steven, if you look at the underlying stats and shit, Steven Okert was one of the most valuable bullpen arms in baseball.
You and Okert.
I mean,
I know. I know the data's the data.
I didn't even think he was that good.
Men lie, women lie. Data doesn't.
Data doesn't. So I mean, I think they can look at next season and say we can afford to have Steven Okert in the 8th inning with Josh Hader closing, or Bennett Sousa in the 7th, Bennett Sousa in the 8th, whatever. We can afford to do that if it gets us a name that helps us on places like starting pitching or outfield that we need.
So in 24, Brian Abreu made $1.75 million avoiding arbitration. In 2025, he made $3.5 million to avoid arbitration. He's projected at $6.5 million in his final year of ARB.
Now, if it's a move just to get away from that $6.5 million, I will be pissed.
That would make me
I would be pissed.
That would make me.
But if it's a move to get you, if you trade Brian Abreu and Christian Walker,
I don't even know why we're putting this in the universe.
and you get Edward Cabrera, like, I would do that. I would absolutely do that. I don't know why the Marlins would, but I mean, I would do that. Yeah, we got to wrap up. Any last questions to get through here? Pirates open to trade pitchers not named Paul Skeens or Bubba Chandler. What is Jared Jones?
I would take Jared Jones in a
What's his injury status though? What was he had an injury like all last year, but I don't remember what it was. It wasn't TJ. I love Jared Jones. I drafted him in fantasy. Ooh, it was a UCL. Tore it.
Everyone gets one.
Is expected to return to game-like activities in May. So
with the Astros training staff like August.
I know. So I don't know if you could, if he's at a value, if he's a value move, then sure. Like if you could get Jared Jones for,
I'll trade you Jake Myers for Jared Jones right now.
I don't know.
What? You're hesitating on that?
I mean,
and all that control?
Jared Jones is solid, but he's injured, and like I don't think he's that much better than like
He
Brady
walks
Singer.
in 29. No, he walks in 30. You have him through 2030.
Okay. Yeah, I would do that.
That would be a fleece.
Yeah. I would do that. I had to look. I didn't want to give an opinion uninformed.
No, this whole show's about uninformed opinion.
That's fair. Yeah, I just remember. I mean, yeah, I thought he had been in the league for a couple of years. I realized 24 was his rookie year.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
That's it.
Disgusting.
That's it for today's episode. Des, when's the next Locked On Astros appearance? I haven't been invited. It was always fun. I mean, it's fun. I just haven't been on.
He's welcome to invite.
It's always fun going on over there.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was right before the lockout. I think I was in Florida. I think we were in Florida with Dusty. I did that, or right before.
When you jumped on Locked On?
Yeah, right before we went down.
Yeah, I think I was on in 2020 during COVID.
But yeah, shout out to Houston First Corporation and the World Baseball Classic being here in March.
Yeah, we're talking
Carnival.
through.
It's Game 7.
World Cup drawing is happening right now. World Baseball Classic is right there with it. I'm excited.
Pumped.
I'm excited. When did we find out what games we're getting?
Maybe we should start slapping each other, huh?
When are we going to find out like schedule and like what games we're getting here? Like who versus who?
I'm pretty sure it's already out.
Is it?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Like when is the first Team USA versus like Venezuela or something?
Yeah. The Wikipedia page had it.
We should talk about that.
So I got it right here. The first games in Houston, March 6th at noon, Mexico versus Great Britain. That night at 7 Central Standard Time, United States versus Brazil.
Ooh.
March 7th. I
didn't know Brazil was in it this year.
This is Brazil. March 7th at noon, Brazil versus Italy. Prime time, March 7th, Great Britain versus United States. This will be the third time we faced them in war. March 8th, people forget about the War of 1812. People forget about the War of 1812. It was a very important war.
Yeah.
March 8th, 2026, Great Britain versus Italy. Brazil versus Mexico on March 8th. United States have a day off that day. March 9th, Brazil, Great Britain. Prime time, March 9th. Put it on the calendar. Mexico versus United States.
Oh, that's going to be a game.
Some call that the Spanish-American War. It's a history lesson.
Santa Anna.
Nope. That wasn't. He was just a merely general then. Italy versus United States. People forget World War II. And then Italy versus Mexico, March 11th.
Italy and Mexico ever fought?
Italy, Mexico, probably.
Well, I don't know what they'd have to fight over. I mean, part of World War II, probably.
Yeah, probably somewhere. But that is your time slots for the World Baseball Classic.
We have a full group for the World Cup. USA, Paraguay, Australia, and most likely Turkey.
Nice.
Food for the USA.
Food.
Poetic of America can win all the cups in the 250th could you imagine if USA wins the WBC and the World Cup in America on 200? I mean, I'm not like the most patriotic person. Like,
yeah, you did make a master list.
But I'll be rock hard on July 4th. I'll tell you that. All right. Thank you for watching and listening to the On and On podcast. Thank you, everybody, for coming to hang out with us.
Thank you.
We will be back Monday.
It's Monday. That's winter meetings. That's go time.
Winter meetings.
Go time.
Hopefully an Astros trade happens. We can talk about it. Getting the music going. All right. Any last words for the folks?
Peace. Love you guys.
See ya.